Hey everybody, and welcome back. And today's kvCORE training is actually part of a series of videos on kvCORE and how to set up your kvCORE website for success. Today we're going to be covering your domain, like forwarding your domain if you've already purchased one from somewhere like say GoDaddy or something like that, and where you can find your smart number, and if you've purchased a smart number, if you want to purchase a smart number, where you can do that at as well. Also, we're going to be going over how to set up your agent profile. So before we get started, if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell icon, because I'm always doing little videos and little tips and tricks on how to grow your business through digital marketing. Not only am I a digital marketer, but I'm also a real estate agent here at eXp Realty. So without further ado, I'm going to dive into my computer and we're going to get started. See you there. Alright, so today guys, like I said, we're going to cover a few different areas. We're going to cover where to go if you have a domain and you want to get it forwarded to your website. We're also going to cover where you can find your smart number, where you can purchase a smart number. One is given to you and one you have to purchase, and there's a few advantages to purchasing one. It's $27 a month if you want to purchase one, or there's one that's given to you for free that doesn't have all the same functionalities. I don't use either of them. I didn't pay for one, and I don't really use the smart number that they give me. I do all my marketing from my personal cell phone number, because that's one of the benefits of really being with eXp is you can market yourself, and that way if you ever decide to leave eXp, you can take your phone number and your domain and you can go wherever it is that you want to go. So that's really a benefit. So without further ado, I'm going to show you around a little bit. Alright, so first of all, if you haven't already done so, if you have done so, purchased a website or a domain from like GoDaddy, you can purchase, like what I did is homesbyjohnandcarrie.com. My Florida website is thegulfcoastismyhome.com, and what it does is you can go in there, once you purchase it, you can forward it to your website, to your kvCORE website, and that way you can market that website everywhere, so that say a client 5 years down the road goes to look you up and for some unknown reason you've decided to go someplace else, you still have that domain and people are like, oh yeah, John and Carrie, homesbyjohnandcarrie.com, and they just go to that website, and maybe it's forwarded, to whoever you're working with at the time. So that's one of the cool things about being with eXp. So I'm going to include a little video right here from actual GoDaddy, or not a video, but a link, and then at the bottom there's a little video down here. This will be down in the description. It just talks a little bit about how you can go about forwarding your website or forwarding your domain to your website, and you want to make sure you do it without masking as well, and it talks a little bit about that. Also, if you don't know what your smart number is, you can find it a few different ways. One, you can just click up here and it's right here. Or you can go to lead engine, you click on lead engine, it's going to pull you over to here, and you click on call capture. Now when you click on call capture, it's going to take you here, and this is where you can find your smart number right here. So when people call that number, it's going to ring to your cell phone. So you do a little test just to make sure everything's working well. Call that number, make sure it comes to your cell phone. You can also, this is where you can set up like, I set up like a custom code where if somebody texts that number and they did a custom, John K1, it comes to me. I don't do a lot of that texting stuff like that. Like people can set up when you're driving around, like sometimes you'll see where people set up like a little code on their for sale sign, text this code to this number, and get information. That's kind of what this is right here. And right here it's going to tell you all about your smart number, and this is the free version, and you can learn a little bit about it, okay? And right here, your personal text code, John K1, and then it tells you a little bit about that and how that is going to work, okay? Now if you want to pay for a smart number, you can go to Marketplace over here on the right, or on the left, I'm sorry, and this is everything that you can basically purchase for your kvCORE website. This is where we talked a little bit about a vanity domain and how you can forward it. Well, when you forward it, it's still at the top here. it's still going to have, I'm going to show you, it's still going to come through as johnkinnunen.exprealty.com, even when they type in, say, homesbyjohnandcarrie.com, because all I'm doing is I'm just forwarding it. Now, if you want, you can purchase a vanity domain, and there's a little video in here that talks about doing that. But this helps with your SEO. Like when you purchase a vanity domain through kvCORE, it's going to help with your SEO, and it's going to help people find your website. You're going to look a little bit more professional. But I don't really see that big of a difference, okay? Also, this is where you're going to find your smart number. If you want to do an add-on for your smart number, it's $27 a month, as it talks about right here, and then you can just hit add to kvCORE, and then you can purchase it. I do know friends that do use the kvCORE smart number, and they absolutely love it. When somebody calls them, it saves their cell phone number, and she then knows everything about this person. So she really does enjoy it. If you want more information about it, you can always click down here, and you can always put in this little chat, find your answer, or you can send them a direct message that just says, hey, I want to know more about the kvCORE smart number. I don't really use it, so I might not be the best person to talk to about it. But what I am going to do is I'm going to show you how to set up your kvCORE website for success. So one of the things you do is you go to do the little drop down, you go to My Profile, you click on that, and it's going to bring you to here. You're going to click on this edit button right here. This is where you can put your picture that you want on your website. Mine is right here in the middle. You can either drag and drop it, or you can upload it. You just click on it. This is where your agent MLS ID number goes, and this is where your NERDS number goes. Okay, both of those numbers are going to it's going to help when people go to your website. One, it's going to help them see what your listings are that you have listed, and they're going to be able to search the MLS for homes in your MLS. And like I mentioned in the first video, if you wanted to add a second MLS, you can do that. I think it's like $10 to $15 a month. I don't do that. As you can see right here in the right hand corner, it just says Michigan, eXp Realty in Michigan. My Florida website is actually through somebody else. Right here is where you're going to put your Facebook, your Twitter, your LinkedIn, your YouTube channel, your Pinterest account, Instagram, and this is where you want your license number to be as well. And you're going to want to put agent right here, and whatever languages you do speak. I only speak English, so that's all that's there for me. I do have a master's degree in architecture. They don't have architecture, so I put Masters of Art in Management Leadership. This is where if you want to add like a lender and you want them to have access to your leads, say your guys are going to tag team on some lead generation, that's where you can set up a lender. And if you want to do that, you're going to want to reach out to kvCORE inside real estate, actually send them a message, tell them what you're doing, and they're going to help you walk you through that. Also, like I said, when you purchase a home when you purchase a home through GoDaddy, when you purchase a website domain through GoDaddy, you're going to want to put that web address in here as well. Personal website, so that kvCORE sees where it's coming from. This is where you're going to want to put your email address, and a lot of times people put you can put your personal email address in there. That way, again, because this is going to be on your website, it's just all about marketing, how you want to market yourself. I don't mind my eXp Realty email being up there. On my business cards, I actually have my own personal email address on that though, because, just for those reasons of marketing. Right here, I have my cell phone number, and that is the only number that I have on like all my marketing. You're going to, when you put in your Facebook, domain, you're going to put in your whole website, or the whole website, and it's going to automatically shorten this. If you want to see how you get that, you may not know how you get that. So I'm going to show you. I know some people might be like, well, I know how to do that. Well, not everybody does. So we're going to go to pages, okay? And we're going to jump over here, say, Kinnan Realty Group. Okay, and then all you do is you come here, right click, copy, and then what you'll do is you'll come over to here and you'll right click, paste. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hit the save button down here in the lower left hand corner. You want to have something here in your about section, something that talks a little bit about you, and if you want to learn how to write a good bio, you just Google writing a bio, and there's going to be plenty of websites out there, little tutorials out on YouTube on how to write a good bio. Down here is where you're going to have your email signature. This is going to go out on all your emails that are sent out from your kvCORE website. I just did something real simple. Some people have this mass little template that they use. But you're going to want to send out a couple test emails to make sure that it's coming through correctly. Let's see. Down here, you know, this is newer, then I haven't filled any of this out. You can put your background information. I have my education, master's degree in architecture, experience. You can put experience in there and other credentials you may have that you may have accumulated throughout, you know, your real estate career. So after you do all that, you're going to hit that save button down here like I said, and then that is going to have your agent profile then all set up for you. Okay, and that's all that we're going to cover for today. I can't wait to see you guys next week. Until next week, if you guys have any other questions, put them in the comments below, and I'll definitely circle back around to them and answer them all personally. If you want to, you can always message me through Facebook if you want to get a hold of me quicker. Sometimes, you know, I might see that message quicker. So anyways, until next week, guys, have an awesome week. I hope you guys sell a lot of homes and have an awesome day. Talk to you guys later. Bye.